That's a star move.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 I'm feeling cleaner than I ever would be. It's cooler than Antarctica's weather would be. Damn, I think my swagger is a weapon to me. And dudes don't count you off the record to me. So don't be stepping to me, trying to shake my hand. I'm already the man, ain't trying to make your band. I feel the fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fact that I'm real, just make them mad. I be smoking helium to inflate my swerve. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. 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 You're not really seeing me, dawg. Real talk. You feeling whacker than you ever would be. In mine, you think you is better than me. Stop it. You ain't better than me. I got a lot of macaroni cause I cheddar and cheese. See me in my 50. You said damn man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like. See me in my 50. You said damn man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I do it. See me in my 50, you said damn man he just shit it. Cause I show you how I do it, but don't show you how I did it. I be multiplying numbers so you not in my division. Call me Rudolph, you be dashing like blue. Think a nigga dumb, but you never catch me slipping. Hella Grey Goose is what you catch me sipping. You don't get girls cause they know you tripping. Acting like you making money, but you bullshitting. My style so clean, don't none of it be script. Got hella bitches, but don't none of them be bitchin'. And I got a grill, so my drink just chill. Mr. Yes, I'm so fly in the building. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. So debonair, so debonair, so debonair, so debonair, so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. You not Kobe, you would never repeat. In mine, you think you can level with me. Stop. You can't level with me, I'm so heavenly. You boys like the devil to me. You rebel to me, so don't take no chance. Back at it again, I gotta make my ends. I feel the fact that I kill just help me live. So piss me off, cause it make me damn, them haters still mad. I done took off while they steady dragging. And I be the nagger to always keep my cash. And I always love to have a hot party bashing. First verse I told y'all they just a mad. If you was me, 100 G's would be nothing. I see the money while you just glance. Your scared money will never take a chance, man. I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Lady wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. So debonair, 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 so debonair. I did it, I did it, I did it,
DJ Tate.
I did it, 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 you did it, I did it, you did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, did it, I did it, I did it, I did it, I did it.
What's going on, y'all? I've been trying to figure out a way to make sure I can play that for y'all because a lot of people have been saying they want to hear the whole thing. Before my show starts, I'm probably gonna do my 5-minute countdown, so you guys have a chance to actually hear the full song. Shout out to Lamar Brickens for making that for me. That intro, that song has been with me for almost 15 years at this point. So I've definitely always wanted to honor him with that and everything. I see we have people in the chat. What's going on, Pink Dynamite, Avis, Miller, Millie Rock, Janet Holiday. What's going on, Janet Holiday? Talise, is that right? Yeah, Talise. Cat in the chat, what's going on? We have Gwynion, and that's it so far. But listen, guys, let's go ahead and take care of the business real quick. If y'all want to join my tribe, please stand by my side. Go ahead and subscribe. Turn on notifications. Make sure you get notified every time I go live. Like the video, share the video, comment in the comment section to keep me in the algorithm. What's going on, DS? Hey, y'all, and so Deb. What is going on with James? What's going on? So let's go ahead and do the intro. Y'all, we're talking about Will Smith. We are talking about Will Smith, Jada Pinkett, August Alsina. There is so much stuff going on. As you know, I've been on vacation, so I didn't get to do a lot of lives about stuff, but it's still going on. So we're going to talk about it over here on this channel. So let's go and get the intro in, and then let's get to it. Let's go.
I'm fly, yes, I'm high, yes. Every daily wanna get to this guy, yes. Go out tonight, I just might, yes. Style cleaner than yours, so don't buy, yes. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair. I'm so debonair, so debonair.
And I am back. Okay. First of all, guys, if you guys did not get to check out the live with me and Busy yesterday with Brian from Candy in the Game, please make sure I go over there, check that video out, comment in the comment section. We are doing really good in the algorithm. The Candy in the Game's official Instagram shouted us out today, so that's amazing. Me and Busy are doing some really big things together, and hopefully we're going to be able to get you guys some more content, because there was some things we talked about yesterday that we might be able to do. So make sure you guys, if you have not already done that, please go over there, like that video, comment in the comment section, keep us in the algorithm so that people can start seeing that interview. Now we got done with that, let's get into this Will Smith stuff because it's a lot. Let me get rid of this. First of all, are y'all tired of hearing about Will Smith, Chris Rock, and Jada Pinkett Smith? Put a 1 in the chat if you're tired of hearing about it. Put a 2 in the chat if you think you want to keep on hearing about it. Thank you so much, DGF627. I love y'all. We love y'all back. 1 in the chat if y'all tired of hearing about it. 2 in the chat if y'all are interested in this story. And while we're doing that, 1 in the chat. Okay, I'm seeing a 1. Screen. Okay, I got it too. Got it too. Share. Let's remove this real quick. So we got 1 from DS. We got a 2 from Avalon. We have a 1 from Janet Holiday. DGF627 said 2 is hilarious and interesting. If narcissism is a factor. Okay. Cat and chat's a little weird. Okay. I did the first one, like when it really happened. I started it, and then I didn't keep up with it because I was like, I thought it was not going to like be this big thing. But listen, if it's happening, we talking about it over here. But if you're talking about it, we're here for it too. Okay. All right. We got another 2 from Larticia. Okay. Evelyn said, I believe now that Chris and Will did it to embarrass Packer. Okay. Your voice so dead. And 2. Okay. Thank you, Mickey. What's going on, Arnold's mom? Good evening to everyone. All right, so I want to start this. Autumn's mom said one, so okay. So I want to start it off with this first thing because wait, let's start it off with the article. So, and let me put up my phone because I can't see anything. What is this ad that's going on here? Hold on. All right, yeah. Jada Pinkett, Will Smith wishes. Will Smith then slapped Chris Rock at Oscars. They agree he overreacted. Scroll up a little bit. All right, says Jada Pinkett Smith is not angry with Will Smith after he smacked Chris Rock at the 2022 Oscars, but she wishes he didn't get physical with the comedian. Every time celebs weigh in on Jada and Will Smith's most talked about moments, it was in the heat of the moment, and it was him overreacting. He knows that, she knows that they're in agreement that he overreacted. A source exclusively tells US Weekly about where the couple stands now. And y'all know the story. He smacked Chris Rock during that. I feel like I don't think that this is okay for her to be saying, honestly. Let me do this. I don't think that she should have said that because it's like it's throwing him under the bus. They made it a meme for it to say for saying we tired of hearing about it. People have been tired of hearing about it. I'm tired of hearing about it actually. I need Jada to have several seats. She never has this man's back. Period. I'm watching you and making banana pudding, but I'm here for it. Okay. And Willem said there was another comedian got into it with T. I saw that too. I saw the Saturday Night Live parody of it. It wasn't funny to me. It was not that funny to me. What's going on, Miss Ree? It wasn't funny to me. And so what's going on, DT? Hey, SoDebNair and Tribe. Hope all is well. And please make sure you like this video as you walk in. Thank you so much. I agree. Yeah, I didn't think that the Saturday Night Live thing was funny. And I want Jada to not. She should have never it took her too long to respond. And I was over on Gabor's channel earlier today. Go and watch Gabor's channel about this. But I agree with somebody who's in the chat. I can't remember who said it, but I feel like she threw Will under the bus. I didn't find it funny at all. Like I did not even laugh. Like Saturday Night Live is not like they do a better job with their skits, but that one that was a mess. If I missed you, welcome to the SoDebNair show. Thank you so much, Pink Dynamite. Jada is trying to get that attention back on herself by appearing to take the high road. To me, I feel like if you're going to address this, go to the red table. Shout out to all my red. But go to the red table. I mean, because honestly, you the one that would look like you was upset about the joke. Will laughed at it at first. It was funny. And then when he laughed at it, then you were upset and he went up there and did what he was supposed to do. He gave what he was supposed to give. I mean, because you're his wife. So I feel like he did what he felt like you wanted him to do, take up for his wife. So this was, to me, I'm like, girl, just go sit down. Because Lapita was hilarious. I couldn't believe it. I'm in shock. Look, y'all know I love girlfriends. What's her name? She played Tony Child's mom, Jennifer Lewis. I'm so in shock. I'm in check. Like, why? Why did you say anything if you weren't going to be on his side? Because clearly he did something that he would never do, and on behalf of you, and now you make him look like a fool, even bigger fool for some people. Lavelle's was funny. I don't know. Was that the person that was on Saturday Night Live? Oh, Lunell's was funny. I didn't see Lunell. I need to go watch that. She always throws Will under the bus. I mean, listen, maybe that's why he don't want to be at the red table. They need to stay away from that table. Oh, look. Yes. Lapita was the highlight of those. She was like, What would y'all have done if y'all was sitting next to? I mean, this was a lot. What would y'all have done if y'all was Lapita? What's going on, Mimi Twin? What would y'all have done? I mean, to me, I honestly, I'm disappointed in Jada. She needs to leave it alone. Absolutely. I'm disappointed in her because I'm like, girl, so we did all this for nothing. What? Um, Jada took advantage of August when he was going through it, and she was taking care of him. If that was a man, they'd be hollering meat. Okay, we about to get to August in a minute. I bounce between being sad about it and finding it hilarious. The memes and the parodies don't quite no quit coming, no quit coming. I knew the memes would be funny, but Saturday Night Live they could have done a way better job than what they did. Where's Mad TV when you need them? That's how I feel. So let's get into the fact that August Alsina made this song, which I listened to it. Y'all, it wasn't good. I mean, if you're gonna make it a bop, and it's the thing, like when Nicki Minaj and Remy Ma got into it, as much as I don't really support what Nicki Minaj did, I thought it was really lame that she made a song. It was a bop. You know what I'm saying? I still was at home like, I don't need no frogs. Like, I mean, I was into it. I'm not bopping to August Alsina song at all. Like, it was just not, it was a mess. Did something new happen with August? I can't keep up. Yes, he made a song. And maybe it was hold on, y'all. Maybe it was because I don't know. I just didn't like the song. I forgot what I was about to say. August made a song, "Help Me." I'm going to go hook up with Ralph Pittman. It said it came out in 2022, so I don't know. Let me see if they show the date of this, because also was 2022. See, this is why I miss title because they have all the information. It tells you the date. But the song is called "Shake the World." Have y'all heard that before? I'm still a fan of Will's work in TV, movies, and film, and I believe he will be back. Me too, Mimi Twin. I'm gonna tell you why now. They act like this man don't have the money to create his own content. Honestly, I feel like there are people who still support Will Smith. Maybe there's a lot of people who have stopped, but I feel like people are going to still support him. I feel like, if he's sending home to Jada and she's coming on the internet saying like he overreacted and he cried about it in his room, then I mean he regretted it. People make mistakes. And I mean the man being good to everybody for his whole career, and all of a sudden because he made a mistake, we can't support him anymore. Honestly, and I feel like half of us feel like he made a mistake. The other half feel like he protected his wife. That is a battle that will never ever end. But I feel like to cancel him all the way, it's Will Smith. Like I just don't feel like we should be doing that at all. He had a song right after the Red Table called this one is called "Shake the World." And so let's get into it real quick. Somebody said his whole life is scripted. I mean, I could probably even see that. I'm definitely a huge Will fan. That won't change. It ain't gonna change for me neither. It ain't gonna change. So this was the words to it. Let me blow this up so I can see one because it's way too small. Okay, it says, I heard I was called. Well, let's speak on that. Red dot on my back. I became a target and I'm flawed, but flawless. That's what makes me August. And I'm hotter than an 8-month summer. Oh, hold on. Okay, go back. And I'm great. No debate. No room for bargain. Really walk in like I talk it, y'all just barking and my shorty really. Now, the internet people got upset. The people on the internet got upset. Thank you, DT, for the super chat. Can this go? Oh, let me remove this. And the people got upset. Thank you for the super chat. Yes, the other half were like me and said we're team Lupita Nyong'o because her facial reactions were my facial reactions to this. LOL. Okay. Mine was too. I was like, I would have been the same way. Destiny says, so dead by being MIA, but I'm glad I caught alive. Thank you for being here. And Mickey said, Jada spent the better part of 2 years tearing this man down. He should have left her when Willow put out that ODE to two. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's ODE. But yes. By flop, he's tired. He's very tired. The studios aren't trying to stop Will's bag. They're trying to cut their losses at the box office. They'll wait for his redemption story to play out, then release the movies. Yeah, I don't think that they can cancel Will Smith. It doesn't make sense to me to cancel him over being mad about somebody making a fun of his wife's sickness. And it's like people are torn, but I'm like, how are you torn? Whether the man knew or not, he made fun of a lady who's sick. And people are like, well, alopecia ain't that serious. I mean, really? I mean, is it that she been bald headed for a long? It doesn't really matter. She been wearing wigs for a long time. Does that really matter? Maybe when she cut her hair as a style, she got alopecia, and now it's embarrassing because she has the spots from alopecia on her. Like it doesn't. The excuses for me, it's the excuses for me. They are. Didn't Jada write a letter or read a letter about Tupac recently? Yes, we all. This is not new stuff. It's not new stuff. What's going on, Nihar? So this man that wrote this song, and the man on the internet got mad. Let me blow this up because I can't receive what he said at the bottom. Okay, King Renaissance. He said, Alsina, boy, that new song is trash. And he was right about that. This is probably the only thing he was right about. This is a bad look. You're not a victim in this. You made a decision to sleep with another man's wife. And now that it's time to you want to put these people's business out there instead of and I don't know what the rest of that said because I didn't see it. So then August responded, he said, I feel for you and your ancestors, brother. Now, this is a line they used in the song. So I guess feeling for your ancestors is like, it's going to be like it's like making fetch happen. We can't make it happen, August, but he's trying to make I feel for your ancestors a thing. He said, because you ain't never had to lie this hard. You know that blank hard boy, blank put you in a hypnosis soon as it dropped, because god damn it, I shake the world. And I don't think he shook the world, y'all. Not with that song. So then August said this. He said, my point is this. You're actually talented. Oh, no, I'm sorry. King Renaissance said, August, my point is this. You're actually talented. Now, I feel like he was backpedaling here. And that's just my own personal opinion. This is all allegedly. Please don't try to sue me for my opinion. All of that shit that you have been through in your childhood and life is what attracted a lot of us to your music. You don't need to be doing this. All you need to do is drop a hot album in KIM. I'm just saying. And so August said, I'm not a child anymore and no need to remind me of me being talented. God gifted me that. I'm still talking about my life and my music, and y'all got a problem. Be mad. Black Twitter is the new slave owners, but y'all don't own me, and you got to stay mad. You go stay mad about it. You go stay mad about it. Okay. He said, I love attention. Yet here you are, and my name is dragged into stuff I got nothing to do with. Make it make sense. If y'all love to put your attention on me, just say that. And let me take this off full screen. I feel like August might be right. I feel like he might be right. This is there are so many things to cancel folks for. These affluent, clear folks do ungodly things behind the scenes, but want to judge. Uh, okay. And actually do it in front of us, and they still get to do what they do. I mean, we're still waiting on for Trump to go to jail. Hotter than 8 months summer, please. More like need to find a mirror and reflect on this. But it's true. Like, I mean, I don't think you that hot. This is not going to end well for her. He was out of the door before August, and now he's going to be gone. You think he's going to leave her? Jada was messy. Why didn't August have an airtight NDA? Who knows? And now August, yes. August is irrelevant. All he ever had was one hit. He's a one-hit wonder and an eggplant. I think the eggplant was a bigger hit than the song. Jada's Entanglement put him back on the map. Yes. And we all knew. And see, this is why, y'all, if y'all watch my podcast, this is why I like to see the storylines. Because for me, I feel like the eggplant was the reason why we knew why she had the entanglement. And he could have just been quiet, never said nothing else, and moved about his business because he had already, I mean, he had an entanglement with Jada Pinkett Smith. And whether Will Smith or her had agreed upon it, we don't even know that because they both saying two different things. But August should have got his story and ran. Let it go. Don't mention it. Because even the songs don't really even tell us nothing that we ain't already know. And some of it don't even sound true. She hates it got physical. She hates it got physical. Yes, she did nothing to prevent it. That eye rolling triggered him and she knew it. And who's sitting by their spouse and they rolling their eyes while somebody making a joke about them and you not gonna do something? I'm having my doubts that Jada actually has alopecia. Okay. After all, she did need some sympathy after she humiliated Will at the red table. I feel like she did, but I feel like Will still sat there for that. And I know they had to talk about that before he sat at that table. So I don't have a lot of sympathy for Will sitting at that red table and having that conversation. August should have made an OnlyFans if he probably should have done. That song ain't gonna do it yet. I mean, for real, he should have released some behind the scenes footage of that on OnlyFans. Now that would have gave him more money than that song. That song ain't it. So is this a Team Chris Rock chat? It's not from me, Nihar. So I'm not Team Chris Rock. Because again, to me, I feel like that man made fun of a lady who has a health issue. Whether people believe it or not, that's what she said, and I got to roll with that. So that's not for me, but I'm not in the chat. The scar is located where a surgeon will perform a particular type of eyebrow lift. Okay. But do we know what they do to surgeons have for alopecia? Or do they do surgery for alopecia? Or do they have any kind of medication that will cause those scars on a person who has alopecia's head? I don't know that personally. So everything I'm saying is allegedly. I'm just saying the girl has a sickness. Dude thirsty, everyone trying to capitalize off this coming out. Yeah, and let's talk about this, Nicole Lampsley. I think that's how you say it. Because people coming out, and I'm like, you ain't made a movie in years. We ain't heard we forgot about some of y'all. And they got so much stuff to say. And I'm like, why? What are you doing at home? Because your fashion decisions aren't always the greatest either. And if that's what y'all blaming it on, Jada Pinkett look good with that short haircut. I don't care what nobody says. It looks great on her. But y'all got long hair, don't care, and don't care about what you have on sometimes either. So why are we assuming all this stuff? The comedians that are coming out, and somebody posted this on Twitter the other day. They said it's funny how the fun shade girls think that this was what Chris Rock said was okay. And the people who don't think that fun shade ain't okay was okay with Will Smith smacking him. And I think that was a very big statement because fun shade, when the person on the other end of that shade, is not fun all the time. And sometimes your hand get to walk before your mouth get to talking. And so I don't feel like I feel like they was both wrong. If we had to say that who was wrong. They were both wrong because I feel like Chris Rock is a fun shade person. I don't think that Will Smith is a stand-up comedian. He's just like a comedian in his movies or stuff. I've never seen a Will Smith comedy special, and if I may not have been old enough for that, but I didn't think that he was a stand-up comedian. But stand-up comedian people are the fun shade people, and sometimes the fun shade ain't fun for everybody. Let's go to the next one. Was the eggplant? No, eggplant was his real eggplant. Check it out on the internet, on the Google. At the red table, Will called it an affair and Jada called it an entanglement. Yeah, I mean, because it sounds nicer to say an entanglement. That's why they done made it a thing. Everybody's having entanglements now. Instead of saying I'm cheating on you, I'm in an entanglement. And that's two different things. We never discussed entanglements in our discussion about cheating in our relationship. So when we do that, it's okay because we never said we can't do that. So yes, she probably did say that. Well, she did say that. I'm thinking Will probably knew all about the entanglement. I think that he probably would have known about it. I think what his issue is that the agreements of the entanglement was for it not to be spoken of, and now everybody knows. Will some entanglements with every co-star, with Eva Mendes and ending with that suicide girl. I'm just saying, but we ain't know about it, and they never made an interview and said on the red table to talk about it, so we don't know about it. And I think that's the problem, that everybody knows about this entanglement, and Will is like, y'all are embarrassing me. I think she took advantage of him. And now I feel like she did this. That was her son's friend, and they was supposed. She took advantage of not Willow. What's his name? The son. Y'all know. Put it in the chat. Was to help him. If that was Will with one of Willow's, it would have been different. It would have been because he's a man. Has had entanglements. Damn, autocorrect. Oh, okay. No, I know what you were saying. You are. Team Chris Rock, Renee said, alopecia is not a disease. It is a medical term for hair loss. It's still a medical, but it's still medical. It's some. That's why I said allegedly, because I don't know medical terms, and I'm not going to get in trouble for saying the wrong ones. Okay, Renee, I'm so sorry for saying the wrong one, but I love you, and thank you for correcting me if I was wrong. All Jada got to do is take prenatal pills. What's going on, Jay Love? She allegedly has an illness. I don't know, and I think I said this on my original live when this first happened. What if this was like something that she said she had because she wouldn't tell y'all what she really got? So I don't know. I don't feel like Will was punching Chris Rock for alopecia. I mean, allegedly, or maybe not. I don't know. Prenatal pills help my friend grow her hair back. LOL. See, maybe somebody inbox her. She does that. Short hair is nice on her. It is nice on her. Jada does look beautiful with a body. She does. She's always been pretty with short hair. Hence, that's why a lot of people didn't know about her condition. Well, I saw her talk about it on Red Table Talk. So I knew it. I feel like everybody knew it because I seen it. And I don't even watch Red Table Talk like that. Jada looks great, like a woman on the cover of Ohio Players DGF. What's going on, Busy Blues #2 fan? Chris Rock did a whole documentary on Black women's hair for his daughters, but that does not mean he respects all the Black women's hair, just his daughters. Will's never been a stand-up. He's a naturally funny guy. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. So I just feel like those are two different comedians. They're like, well, they're both comedians. They should understand this. No, Will Smith is not a stand-up comedian, so I don't think that that's the same type. And just like TGS said, that he's naturally just funny. I feel like he's just like an extrovert. Honestly, he's not. I mean, like that's why most extroverts are funny. I'll see Busy like they're just funny. Will and Jada weird as hell. My sister stated she heard that there is an humiliation ritual in Hollywood too. But I don't feel like Will Smith or Chris Rock is going through no ritual at the age they at. Where if you are not part of the ritual, those who will humiliate you. I think that's the Illuminati stuff you're talking about. But they're too old and they've been in the industry too long to just not be going through that. And what are they trying to come back for? Like, what do they get now? Like, are they going to become? I feel like they got all the money in the world. Chris has a cognitive disability that enables him to read the room. He stated that in an interview before, which I guess makes him a great comedian, but it doesn't help him be cognizant of feelings. I could see that, honestly. I never saw that interview, but I could see that. But that doesn't stop the consequences of you not being cognizant of the situation. Unfortunately, Jada is a beautiful woman who is cursed, like Holly Berry, and look better with short hair. So people give her the side eye. It was Cheryl Underwood. People would be more sympathetic. After referring to it as an entanglement, she admitted that it was a relationship, but it was very tacky to have an affair with one's son's good friend. It's very messy. It's very messy. Let me skip down, y'all, because I can't read all those. When supposed to alopecia can affect just your scalp. I'm sorry, alopecia can affect just your scalp or your entire body, and it can be temporary or permanent. It can be the result or hereditary. Hormonal changes, medical conditions are a normal part of aging. So that's what I'm saying. I don't think that it's just I thought it was more than just like you lost your hair, girl. So I did think that Will has already gone through that. My nephew was a freshman when Will was a senior. He said that everybody loved him because his reputation was he was a nice guy. So I mean, he seemed like a nice guy. I'm not canceling Will Smith over him smacking Chris Rock because I just feel like people say that Chris Rock. Somebody just said in the chat that he has an issue where he can't read the room. That's probably true, but that doesn't mean everybody in the room has to take the stuff that he's saying about him. Yes, it was offensive for him to smack Chris Rock. I still stand on the fact that was his wife. You ain't dating me and people are making fun of you on national television. Now you did it one time. Here comes the second time. Let's not make it a third time. There was consequence for the second time. And yes, it was wrong. There should be consequences. But to try to cancel his Oscar, to try to cancel his work, to make him look like this horrible person, we've seen him be an amazing person throughout all his career. It's too much for me. Tiffany said I saw that too. What's going on, Mel? What's going on, Mel? Everybody did know about him messing with dude, i.e. Quincy Jones, Benny Medina, and Dwayne Martin, allegedly. Yeah, because Lisa Ray said something about Dwayne Martin. But listen, Dwayne Martin, Quincy Jones, and Benny Medina didn't go on a damn tour coming out about an entanglement. I mean, it was their private business. I think when you're in a polyamorous or polygamy, whichever one it is, relationship, the agreement probably for them is this is not a public discussion of who we're doing this with. Jada is beautiful, but she's lightened her skin, narrow her nose, lifted her brows, lifted the cleft in her chin, filled her cheeks, and had buccal fat removed. I don't know nothing about none of that. Allegedly, that's what she did because that's what DGF said. Transition alopecia is a term used for hair damage caused by waves. Extensions, lace fronts, braids, cornrows, etc. Jada checks all the boxes. But that's still a health condition, right? No, I don't want him canceled at all, but was wrong and still looking at Jada sideways. Me too. And people was mad because they were saying, blame Jada's fault. I'm like, well, she ain't side-eye his ass. He would have got up. Now, should he have got up and smacked that man? Probably not. But in the heat of the moment, some of us have had moments where we did things we should not have done in the heat of the moment because we was upset. And listen, I would rather smack this man to go home with my wife who I got to live with. Because I had a damn girlfriend. And some things I had to bite the bullet for. And instead of hearing her mouth, I did some things I did not want to do because I just was not trying to hear it. So I get it. I mean, I get it. I'm not canceling either. I think I read this. Oh no, I'm not canceling either. I think we all have the freedom to judge behind the screen. omitted the fact that we all live in glass houses. Okay. I think that has something to do with. I think that has something to do with a ritual. I don't think it had. Those rituals are in the beginning of people's careers. If they are real, y'all, I'm just saying this. Will Smith and Chris Rock have no, like, what, like, at the age of their career they're at now. What do they get? Like everlasting life? Is this how you get to Jesus? Because I don't feel like at their age of their career, their age period, a ritual for what? Will Smith, that people don't say this is God's work, and this man has been a Scientologist. So honestly, I don't feel like there is a ritual is like the farthest thing of anything. It was a G.I. Jane joke. I don't think it was ever about alopecia. Again, it could have been that, but I feel like maybe it was that, but the lady still has alopecia. So whether you knew that or not, I feel like you made a joke in 2016. You're making one now. Like what is the hard one about my wife? And for her, it's like, what is it about me that you just can't stop? Now I've heard that they had dated and didn't go well for him. And so he's had this grudge against her. That's something that allegedly has happened. So I don't know if that's true, but it just feels like he has a different thing for her. I don't know. August went on social media and recorded and record airing their dirty laundry, and they had to address it. They showed up vulnerable and laid it out, but kind of had to at that point. Exactly. I could see this. I could see the pain in his eyes. And I saw this on social media too. They were talking about this. And they're like, you need to stop telling your business. I'm like, his business was already out there. And this is that black people thing. It's like, put it underneath the rug or don't say nothing about it. I'm like, if he would have never said nothing, y'all would have really been thinking of him like it's the biggest chump in the world about this going on with him and his wife. So they sat out the red table and talked about it. What else was the man was supposed to do? Because him being silent would have not been the answer either. It wouldn't have been. I just remember that man who claimed he was promised the Fresh Prince role, but when he wasn't willing to do certain things, they gave it to Will. I don't know nothing about that. Allegedly, that's what Natasha Ski has said. I think he wished he'd taken that good cussing out rather than this public scrutiny. I don't think they can cancel him. So I don't think that he does. I'm talking about Will with Quincy Jones. I know you was talking about Tiffany, but I'm just saying they ain't come on no interview saying I slept with him. Will never be Tupac, period. Absolutely not. And I mean that thug passion is something different that people like. Thank you so much, Sasa. Is it Sauce Palm? Team Will Smith, when you say on site, it means anywhere. Will was at the Oscars to be honored, not insulted. I'm with you. I feel the same way. Thank you for that super chat. Nicole said, who are we to condemn him? Yes, he was wrong, but he had to defend his wife. Let's all move on. Chris Rock is selling out everywhere. Yes, and that was a cruel joke. Let's move on. And that's the thing. That's the thing to me. It's like people are waiting on him to apologize, right? And y'all had to skip down in the comments, but they went on Will Smith to apologize, which he already did. This man has never even uttered a apology or even something like an apology to Jada Pinkett for even if she felt like it was rude to her. What about the people who have alopecia? Because had this been cancer, diabetes, HIV, any other major thing, I mean, and I know y'all are not comparing it to those things, but to me, it's still a health condition. Them people would have been in the woodworks like, ma'am, cancel Chris Rock now. It's done. We're done with this. So as much as the apology should go to him, Chris Rock definitely needs to go ahead and let that one out. And don't let us tell you to do it. You should have already have done this. So for me, I mean, I never really thought Chris Rock was that funny for real. I could do or do without him. I don't think there's nothing that he's been in that I'm like, oh my God, I will miss Chris Rock if I can't see his stuff again. I'm not. I don't feel like that. Dave, if you had alopecia and I made a joke about it because I didn't know you know, would you get upset? I I would not be upset with you, but my feelings would be hurt. And if my partner is sitting next to me and sees that or knows that, because again, like I said before, we don't know what that looks like at their household. Does she struggle with that all the time? Is that something that's depressing for her? Is she going through counseling about this? Like, we don't know those things. So to me, if you said it about me, if it made me sad, I'm not gonna come fly to wherever you at to smack you. But would it hurt me? Yes. If I mean, y'all hear me talking about my hair all the time. I've had so many different hairstyles because I'm like, one day I'm not gonna have hair. So I color my hair, I get my faux locks. I had my mohawk, I've had short hair, I've had my hair down to my back where it's laid out straight. I've had braids, I've had every type of hairstyle. So my hair is important to me. I love being able to have the opportunity to have different hairstyles. So it would be offensive to me. It would be hurtful for me for somebody to make a joke about it. Chris Rock apologized right after he handed the award over. He apologized. Oh, okay. I must have missed that. Chris isn't funny to me either. He's not funny to me. Like, I would not miss a Chris Rock comedy special or him on television if he never came back. Had he said alopecia specifically, I may think differently. He compared her look to a strong female character, G.I. Jane. And see, I've seen this. I mean, and I can't knock people who feel like this because maybe that is how people are viewing it. But I'm just saying, if you did, and if I have alopecia, I'm gonna speak for me. If I lost my hair because I have a health condition, and you're making fun of it because G.I. Jane to me could sound like that. It would hurt. It would take a shot at me. He knew if little old me in Kentucky do, he do. I mean, we all watched the Red Table Talk. I'm sure he talked to somebody who's taught somebody to talk to somebody who has mentioned it. She should have been in counseling about being entanglement. I think she should have too. I've never found Chris Rock to be funny either. Yeah, a lot of people have been saying that. Sleeping with August was deeper because he was 21, addicted to drugs, yes, while she was in a position of power twice his age. If Jada were a man, we look at the situation differently. I so agree. If Jada was a man and took advantage of a young woman like this, oh my God. You think Will Smith, they trying to cancel Will Smith? Baby, let me tell you something. He would be sitting right next to R. Kelly. I agree with that. But the play was off of G.I. Jane, who shaved her head, not even a week before she was on a video stating she didn't care what anyone said about her bald head. I mean, things changed. I mean, maybe she said that and then it changed for her. She didn't like it. I mean, it happens in threes. First Kanye, his full in 2022, then Will in the slap. Which huge black celebrity is next? Who knows? Who knows? SoDebNair on a Chris Rock comedy special, he said he would never hit a woman, but he would shake the hell out of her. Just saying. Listen, y'all, all Will needs to do is sit down with Oprah. Sit down with Gail. Sit down with Gail. That's the one who gets you back into the good graces of the good people. Oprah ain't really doing those interviews anymore. So, hold on, y'all. Oprah not really doing those sit downs like that no more. But, you millennials are too young to remember when Chris Rock's Bring the Pain comedy special hit in 1996. It hit big like Eddie Murphy's Raw. 1996, I wasn't too young for that. What was I? I was like 12 or 11. And I was watching the comedy shows and what was BT had? Comedy. You know what that show was called? Comic View. T.I. currently on the hot seat for walking on stage with a comedian. They are tearing him up. T.I. should be because he's not a comedian. They give everybody else a hard time about trying to be a comedian. They did Tammy Roman. They did it to, who was it who tried comedy? I know it was Tammy Roman. Oh, Nene Leakes. Um, there was someone else. I know Tammy Roman and Nene Leakes, they gave it to her. So if T.I., I think he owns everything. I bet you that was probably in Atlanta too. Chris made a joke at Jada's expense on a global stage. It was tasteless, classless, and mean as hell, period. And he owes her an apology, period. If they want Will to apologize, he owes her one. Whether y'all or them or whoever think that it's not that deep of a joke, if he didn't know, now he knows. He needs to apologize to her. Now, Gil, look where's that lady Robert. But listen, Robert and Will Smith is two different people. Look, Robert R. Kelly and Will Smith is three different people. Yes. Different strokes for different people. I love Chris and Will is a good actor, but I'm not a big fan. I can take him or leave him. Oh, well, okay. They need Iyanla. Iyanla is not who you need to go to for this. Actually, she will be, because you know when she's a Virgo and she's probably going to get right on towards Chris Rock. It's funny because they were the ones fixing people's rumors, right? This will blow over in a few months. It's not like Will has a past reputation for putting his hands on people. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. So this whole cancel thing is just crazy. At the red table, yes, coming for you. I remember that. But Tammy's is funny. T.I. is not. People don't think that Tammy's funny. And from what we saw on Basketball, I mean, I would need to go to the special to see what was funny about what she said, because I didn't see nothing was really funny. I'm like, you could have just stayed on Basketball to tell them jokes. Because Evelyn did it like the season after that. But, you know, I digress. Dave Chappelle said that T.I. set was really good. Okay. Y'all, I remember how big Chris Rock, I'm an elder millennial. Yeah, he was around when I was around too. Here's the problem. Will set the precedents for attacking comedians. He's not the only one. He's not the only one who did that. I mean, Dave Chappelle was under fire for that before. He just didn't get smacked. Maybe in the Iyanla Oprah tag team. And just bring Gail in for two. Gail needs to be there. Maybe you should lay this topic to rest after tonight, beating a dead horse. I mean, it's in the news and it's going every day. So as long as it's in the news, it's going to be on our channels. Saturday Night Live skit was hilarious. Read this situation. I didn't think it was funny. Yes, Team Virgo, we get down to the root, honey. Okay, we were down to the, not on my watch. Okay, not on my watch, because you got. Look, this is your work. You know what I'm saying? You come back, and we're gonna talk about it. Absolutely, Virgo. We are definitely down with that. I'm my friends will tell you I'm down with that. No, he didn't. I don't know what that's about, because I must have missed what I said. Will did reach out and touch that reporter who tried. Oh, yes, he did. There was no issue with that, though. They let him do it. He moved on. Chris wouldn't do Iyanla because he would have to take his makeup off. No, he didn't. How is he the end all be all for otherwise behavior, boy? Stop. Who? I don't know what I said. You got to remind me what I said in the chat. Do you research? People have been running up the status for years. They have, and they've been getting embarrassed. I'm enjoying this topic. I like the different opinions. That's all D.L. Hughley does. His whole show is talking junk about people. Yeah, but I mean, who knows who leaves? I mean, they're not Jada Pinkett Smith and Will Smith. So if they get mad, I mean, who knows? I mean, they would have been like a Hagler smacked D.L. Hughley. I mean, I think he's had issues like that in some of his shows. You asked him a Virgo. Okay. Wait. So no red table for Will should go on a spiritual journey. Just him, a shrink in his camera crew, and he can release it in 6 months. Fall just in time for Bad Boys 4 to be a holiday blockbuster. Let me check out this Saturday Night Live skit. Be right back. Yeah, check it out. I mean, it was not. It was like very low budget. It was very low budget. But yeah, guys. I mean, I did the first video, and there was stuff coming out every day. I was like, maybe if we stop talking about it, it won't. I mean, people keep talking about it, and they keep putting new stuff in the blog. So listen, we talking about Will Smith on the YouTube, and that's just what's going to happen. He should do what August did: make a song. He has to make a better song. If it's like a Nicki Minaj and a Remy Ma thing, like at least make a bop out of it. Saturday Night Live disappointed me on that one. Yeah, I wanted to laugh, and I didn't. But the bigger picture is, what is this saying for our freedom of speech rights? Listen, I feel like for our freedom of speech rights, sometimes you might get smacked. Sometimes you might not. It depends on who your freedom of speech is about. And if you're doing it in front of their face. I mean, because he could have said those jokes online and Will would have never seen them. I mean, remember he said in 2016, they weren't there. He didn't get smacked. And I'm not justifying him smacking him, but I'm just saying there's a time and a place, basically. Saturday Night Live been low budget for a while. It has been. Where is Mad TV? We need that back. Get a woman. I recently heard in Will's book, he spoke about taking whatever that is 14 times in 2 years. At one point had a spirit, aka demon, guiding him. Yikes, on bikes. Oh, I don't hear nothing about that. I actually think Iyanla would have an issue with Jada. She hardly was ever on the woman's side. Oh, maybe. Good point, freedom of speech. Yeah. We all have freedom of speech. People have freedom to smack you. They might go to jail, but they have the freedom to smack you. Okay. They might go to jail, though. So listen, we have the freedom to do things we want to. Some things have greater consequences than the other things. Did I read this? All three of them played a part. Will was dead wrong for slapping Chris. The Smiths have been private for years. But by the way, Red Table and Will's memoir, it's opened them up to public criticism, unfortunately. Yeah, so somebody said that. Celebrity said that. I love Will and his contributions to the culture. I smacked a few folks in my day. Y'all quit acting like he's the representative for Black folks and he affected your pockets over. Exactly. A lot of us have smacked some people. Listen, I got smacked back. Actually, I didn't get smacked back. This girl has spit on me and I smacked her. Because I do not do spit, y'all. I'm so sorry, but I don't. I do spit at the lowest of the lowest thing you could do. And I only had girlfriends at the time. And she spit in my face and it got in my mouth. So we did do that. I got suspended from school. I was in middle school, but that happened. Jada spoke out today and said Will overreacted. That's what we're talking about. She's blessed one. She seems always unavailable to support her husband. And yeah, it's very, very problematic. I love this song. The music is on another level. Who did Alsina put a spell on in the song? Talking that New Orleans stuff. Oh, yeah, I did hear that. He's speaking. I think it was Jada, though. He's speaking some tongue stuff. Alsina just turned off comments in his song. Of course he did. That man is weird. The Smiths need to take a page out of the card. Okay. Now, listen, I'm down for this. Mickey S379. I keep saying this. People need to take, Beyonce needs to teach a class to celebrities. She needs to do like the PR class for even the ones that came out before her. Shut up. Jada, shut up. Will, where's your Solange? Let them beat up Chris Rock in the elevator so you don't get in trouble. Funny people call Will soft for so long, for being the bigger person, and now he finally snapped after years of being talked about, and it's the end of the world. Shake my head. Okay, Mel. Nah, you said that. I didn't say that. You said that. Who said that? Who said you said that? I'm upset about Bad Boys 4 being canceled. I think they're going to bring it back. Ew, yeah, spit on me, you're going to get punched in the throat. Not smack. It was a girl, so I don't do violence, but it was a reaction. Like it was spit, like bam, and I was like, oh my god, it was just. Being spit on just makes you want to hurt someone bad. Listen, yeah, spit my face, a smack. I'm just saying, y'all. I'm just being honest about it. A lot of cycles are going to run on comedians now because they saw their hero will do it. No, they've been doing it for a long time. Remember, Nene got in trouble because she said that she wished that person would got the R word in the back of an Uber car. It wasn't physical, but she still spoke physical violence on somebody. People have been doing this for years. Will Smith just did it at an award show where people who were not commoners were watching the comedian. I don't think that's going to be like a thing people are doing. That's it right there. I share a bare minimum about my life. Y'all ain't here to experience it. It ain't your experience. Yes, of course, Beyonce pours it into her art. Absolutely. Make a movie about it. Yes, you do not hear about the Carter's period. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Who said heck, Ron Ortiz went after a fan malice at the Palace sus 1 year and back and no different 1 year and a fine and let Will back. Absolutely. There's plenty of artists who have actors who have done this. Friend, I agree. I know Martin probably hot about that. Remember a few months ago, there was a petition going around to stop Will and Jada from talking about the. Look, how about the baby had punched a fan at his concert, and they still supporting him. He could punch a lady who's taking a picture, but Chris Rock can make fun of a health condition, and it's Will Smith's fault. Spit will get you at your mama's stat. Listen. Okay. I blame Jada. A lot of people are blaming Jada. She's blessed. That's what I thought too. Martin is pissed. I just think that they should be. I feel like Will Smith is allowed to be a human being sometimes, y'all. Out of his entire career, the man had a mistake. Well, this is the second one because he did smack that man, try to kiss him, which, I mean, he should have. If that's not what he was into, listen, and I don't think that this is any different. I don't think it's any different. So who could fix Will's image best? Olivia Pope or Madea? Or would he need both? Well, Madea ain't gonna fix nothing. Madea was up there patting him on the back and loving on him after he had smacked Chris Rock, if we want to be honest about it. Olivia Pope, I think we need Annalise Keating. We should definitely need some Annalise Keating because she's the one who gets the things done. Olivia Pope, I wasn't a big Scandal fan, so I probably would never choose Olivia Pope at all. But get us some Annalise Keating. Get them kids too that helped Annalise murder that husband and get away with it for all them years, and they still are free. Get Annalise Keating. Matter of fact, let's Shonda Rhimes, get on this. Well, critique Will for defending his wife, but will allow the baby to smack women in the club and still listen to his music. Listen, Trey Songz been in the news about stuff that he's been doing to women. There's been a lot of artists that have been doing stuff that is inappropriate. But this man got up because he didn't like what somebody said about his wife. Absolutely not. We're not doing that. Lupita's face was classic. It was. Say what you want all day, but keep your effing hands to yourself, to your effing self. And keep your words to yourself. Listen, what's that saying? Say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words, whatever it says about words, Words hurt just as bad as sticks and stones. Physical violence and verbal violence is the same thing to me. Actually, verbal abuse is worse to me because you sit with that. You didn't embarrass me. You embarrassed my wife twice. Okay, at some point, we got to have some. There's some consequences. And can I get punished for my consequences? Yes. The punishment they're trying to give him, is it right? No. Look what happened to Louis case CK. He was accused of a sexual and won a Grammy. Please look at the president we had accused of the same thing, and he was the president of the United States. Chris Brown. Now, I love Chris Brown. I feel like we ain't gonna talk about how I feel about that because I feel like they was both verbally doing it, and he shouldn't have touched that lady. But yes, Chris Brown. People still marching outside of the courthouse for R. Kelly and Bill Cosby because nobody cares about the baby. This is Will Smith. I'm just saying. I understand that there's two different caliber of celebrities, and yes, out of my words hurt too. And people don't be thinking that until you the person who them words hurt. Richard Gere from Primal Fear could get Will cleared. Okay. Selfishly turning the eye because we enjoy their content. Words will never hurt you. Oh yeah, words will never hurt you. That's what it was. Sticks and stones that break my bones, but words will never hurt you. And people believe this. And see, I'm glad this is a separate post because words will never hurt you. And that's not real. That is so not real. People in their lives over stuff like over words. So who knows what? And I'm not saying that he should have done what he did, but this part right here, people don't think that's real, and it's real. They do. To me, like I said, they hurt more than physical violence. We fought. I get them scars. I'll be over that, but not in the eyes of the law. Not in the eyes of the law until you on Facebook saying, "Y'all, I love y'all," and then you taking care of your own self live. Then, according to the law, your ass is going to jail too. It may take, and that's why I'm saying it's worse because sometimes it takes a longer process for them words to hurt. That physical violence, you got into that fight, them wounds heal up in a week. That verbal violence, oh yeah, that sits with you for a long time, and sometimes it makes you end it. We'll say that. Chris Rock's marriage ended when he was cheating with the woman who played Olivia Pope. He has been cheating with her for years while he was married, allegedly. I never heard that. He was with Kerry Washington. Chris Rock is not innocent, y'all. He's not. I just hope Will doesn't hurt himself. You see, he has admitted to having those thoughts. He's really going through a lot. Be mindful who you decide to say I do to. The baby smacked a woman for no reason. Just because he's more affluent than the baby does not make it right. Right. They care enough for him to buy and support his music. So true. Yep. I'm telling y'all. I know people who have done that. And it's because of work. It's not because y'all fought them. It's because of the words that came out of your mouth. Yeah, that's someone who carry. Yep. Wait. I didn't know he dated her. I did not know he dated her. Hurt from words can sometimes last a lot. Yes. Nobody want to talk about that. Nobody wants to talk about that. And I'm not saying that Jada Pinkett is that like that's her. I'm not saying that's her thing, but we ain't sitting around saying that man getting smacked is worse than the words that came out of that man's mouth if she is mentally having issues with that. And who knows what he's going through as a husband with his wife going through that if he's the one who sits at home with her while she's going through that. From what I've seen, most people agree Will was wrong for hitting Chris, but some say they don't have a problem with it. I think Will was wrong and shouldn't have done it, but he couldn't be canceled. And I know how you feel, Miss Free. And again, I don't have one leg to stand on any of this. All I'm saying is there are a lot of people out there, and like I said this again, Somebody posted this. You know, it's fun that the fun shaped people think that what Chris Rock did was okay, but the people who don't believe in fun shade was like, okay, go ahead. He did what was right, and I think that words are a bigger problem, and people don't understand that those things hurt deeper than physical violence. I mean, unless you took me out, you know, both of them are wrong. Period. Wu Chow Carey. Yeah, I can't believe. I'm shocked at this. He needs to get away from Jada, like now. Right, Mimi Twin. Didn't he sit in a room with a bunch of white actors and allow them to say the N word and laugh with them? I don't know nothing about that either, Destiny. I thought she was married. I didn't. I don't even know. I don't know. Yes, he did. Wow. Thank you, Saz Palm, for the super sticker. We definitely appreciate those over here, those and super chats and everything else, guys. Thank you for supporting my channel. Well, if you want to get away, you can sleep in my guest room and take a walk in the countryside. Child, get out, please. Let's Shonda Rhimes, get on it. Get on it. This is a show that needs to be happening in the makings. Now I'm gonna tell y'all what I'm gonna be mad about. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get to you in just a second. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna be mad about. Now, if they cancel this Bel Air because of this, I'm gonna really hate Chris Rock. And I'm not even playing. If Bel Air gets canceled because of this, I'm gonna be upset with Chris Rock because the joke should have never been made. One, because it's a reaction to an action. If you light a match, then you're gonna get fired. Sometimes you might have a dud match where you don't get the fire, but if they cancel that Bel Air, oh baby, we're gonna have an issue. Now, Chris Rock, them shows gonna be started. I'm gonna start a picket line in front of every show you got. And I am not playing because Bel Air is needed. It's an amazing show. And ain't no way possible that should be canceled. If y'all trying to cancel Will Smith, leave Bel Air alone. Now, I said what I said. Let me go back. So Will's clearly into dark stuff. He needs Jesus. Now, that's allegedly, Natasha. We do not know that for a fact. That's allegedly. He did. Thank you, P. Dynamite. That part. Oh, they better not touch. But okay. So we on the same page with that. Brokeback Mountain starring Will Smith. Listen, Will Smith, make your own damn movies, and y'all leave Bel Air. Bel Air is dope. They canceled Bel Air, and I'm getting my mom in right now. Listen, I will meet you there, Destiny. I love Bel Air and can't wait until season 2. Me either. And I'm telling you, if they cancel it, it's gonna be a problem. He get rid of Bel Air, I'm a freaking boycott. Right, what you did. Okay, so we are all in agreement on that. Bel Air was for 10 episodes. Is it more? Absolutely, it's supposed to be more. This is their pilot season, so I'm sure they're going to be in negotiation with season 2. If they cancel Bel Air, we riot at midnight. Okay. I said he was just getting the accolades from the Bel Air self-sabotage. I'm not touching that one so dead because I don't watch Bel Air. Miss Ree, I need you to go ahead and get on it. It's an amazing show. One of the best shows that I've seen on a streaming service. It is an amazing show. Hold on. It's the pilot. I believe it's going to get the green light. I hope so after this. He said in his book, aka said it himself. Oh, okay. I just don't know if that's what is dark stuff. But if they cancel it, then we will be boycotting the entire network. Listen, I don't got a problem with that. Thank you, Pink Dynamite, for the super chat. Great show tonight. Thank you so much for that super chat. Miss Reed, that's your homework assignment. It's great. Yes, that is your homework assignment, Miss Reed. I will ignore your comments in the comments section. I'm just playing. I won't do Yes, yes, keep the show. We need that show. Chris Rock's bro Tony called Jada a B word and talking junk about coming after Will. Where was he when his bro Chris was getting beat up all the time? Where were the Rock Bros then? Because the other brother spoke out too, saying that Smith's Oscar needs to be taken. I'm like, where's your Oscar before you come up to anybody else's Oscar being taken away? Absolutely not. That man worked for that. Is there a new Bel Air or are talking about the old school one? No, there's a new. There's only one Bel Air. Fresh Prince of Bel Air is a show. They have Bel Air on Peacock. Amazing, amazing show. Will Smith ain't even in it. Now he has I think he's the producer of the show, but he's not even in it. But if they try to cancel that, there's gonna be a problem, right? Awesome show. Thank you so much for that to Nicole. He better be glad it wasn't me because I would have pressed everything. He married a woman that I don't believe loves or respects him. She calls an entanglement adultery. Then he hits Chris, no self-control. I don't think he doesn't have self-control. I think he just had a moment. If you claim a spirit is guiding you, that means you're into dark stuff. Now, what it was the Holy Spirit? That don't guide you. As spirit, if you said a spirit, it could have been the Holy Spirit. Yes, it's on Peacock. I think a lot of them say stuff like this, and then people get it misconstrued. And I know there's a lot of people who are not going to believe what me even saying this, but I don't feel like every time they say, a spirit is like when you're doing stuff. I can like even say when we're doing like YouTube stuff, like people who do show like the Candy Shop, people from the podcast. Basically, I get nervous before this stuff comes on. And it's like I just kind of turn it on when I get on live. I get nervous like when that countdown's going on. I get nervous, and I think they say a spirit like this is like something takes over you, but it's like you gotta be entertaining to people, and I think that's what he meant. I'm not. I can't. I don't want to say that it's a demon because he said it's a spirit. Who knows? I don't know. Hey everyone, please hit the like button. Thank you, Low Key Lounge, for this. Hit the like button. 77 of us here show love and support. Thank you so much. Now, this is sensitive. That's his brother, and he should defend him. Sounds like Chris used to get bullied in the past, so he's protective. But the lesson is do your research and watch your mouth. And if you're getting bullied, why are you out here talking cash money stuff about people? Just because you're an adult, you can't get smacked. And again, it's like I'm saying, it's not right to get it, but I mean, I have been bullied. I don't run around talking shit to people and calling it comedy. I don't do it. So, and I'm not making fun of Joseph about stuff I don't know. What's going on, Sassy Peach? I'm still like this though. Where was the big Willie energy when August Alsina was all up in there? And I think that I just feel like that was really an agreement between them. It's a polyamorous relationship. I mean, we've heard about this for years. So I don't think that he had to have it because they agreed to do it. Miss Rhea, I watch it with my son. We bond over the show. Oh, that's what's up, Destiny. The spirit guides me. Hallelujah. Okay, Bottles Mom. Tony said it's 10 Rock Brothers. They want to jump Will. See? Now, is it okay for them to jump him? You can make bad jokes about my wife and I can smack him. So then when I smack him, I get jumped. Does that make that right? It's the same thing. Bel Air is keeping Peacock afloat. The only thing worth watching on the network. Well, no, they have the Housewives of Miami. And they have that what is it? The Ultimate Girls Trip. So that actually helps them too for that. He named it a name on camera. Beyonce did too, and she had to go back and tell you that she ain't part of Illuminati and that she killed Sasha Fierce. Auntie Jay, my Cash App is SoDebNair. Hold on, I'm going to put it in the chat. That's my Cash App. We paying that too. But Beyonce had said that she had Sasha Fierce, and then they had crucified her for that. Said she was a part of the Illuminati, and she was like, "Y'all, Sasha." Oops, sorry, y'all. That's me. She had to tell you that she had killed Sasha Fierce for the people to get off her back. And she said, y'all corny with that Illuminati mask. Denzel told TD Jakes the devil got a hold of Will. I mean, okay. Thank you. He haven't learned from getting beat up. And the brothers wasn't beating up the other people, so why they beating up Will? Yeah, you're right. August did say he asked for permission. Yeah, and they said that they gave him permission. Tony Rock is just riding away. Absolutely, we ain't seen Tony Rock since. What was he even in? Was it he was on Everybody Hates Chris. That was the last time we even seen him. So because he can't ride anything else that Chris Rock is doing, he got to ride him getting smacked. They both need to sit down and at Big Mama's table and get a come to Jesus moment and a helping collard greens and a word from the Lord. I want some collard greens, some macaroni and cheese, some fried chicken from the Lord, and pop it in the mouth. They were both wrong, but money is the root of all evil. Absolutely. That's why Jada Pinkett is up there talking about he shouldn't have did it. Girl, you should have shut up. Because now you making the whole family like a fool. I mean, that I can't believe she did that. His brothers haven't done anything for years. Now he wants to so little fame, take several seats for Tony Rock and that other one. And all 10 of them, if that's what y'all said, they all need to have seats. They should just do a celebrity boxing match. I don't think Chris Rock would do well. Thank you. I pinned it. Oh, well, thank you for doing it. Whoever did it first. Thank you, Loki's Lunch, for that. He said it was a spirit name. Forget the name. No one gives the Holy Ghost or the Holy Spirit a name. If they do, that's not the Holy Spirit. Well, you just called him the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit. Oh no, I said the Holy Ghost, but it's the Holy Ghost and the Holy Spirit. There's two different names right there, so we don't. I mean, we can't go through that. I don't feel like that. If you can't fight, don't run it. Okay, thank you. We'll train for Ali. Red, definitely your color. I'm just saying, damn, I want so I love red is my favorite color. It's my favorite color. So I've always wearing red. I'm getting into yellow too. All of us. Oh, yeah, I forgot about all of us, but yeah, he was on that. And Everybody Hates Chris. Other than that, we ain't seen that man. Now he riding off this smack. Absolutely not. I saw somebody it didn't show up in here, but Sassy Peach, thank you for being a member for 7 months of the SoDebNair tribe. Y'all throw some champagne glasses in the chat for Sassy Peach for being a member of this little channel for 7 months. That means a lot. Denzel said a lot more than that. You're taking his statement out of context. Thank you, Autumn C. And I ain't see it, so I can't say it. But thank you, Autumn's mom, because you saw it and I didn't get to see it. Thank you. Now, Big Mama said, but they do. We need that. I want to go sit at the table too. Several seats. Talk about mac and cheese. I'm on no. Listen, Miss Reed. Okay, I'm gonna go off topic real quick, y'all. So, me too. The thing is, though, right before I did, I made macaroni and cheese, but I made like a family size pan of it. I ate the whole thing in like a week, so I understand that. Oh, Celebrity Deathmatch! I missed that show. It was gross but funny. Yeah, the clay ones would be good. Yes, not the real one. Will went Mike Lowry or his jaw. Absolutely, he sure did. Will and Jada have an open marriage. I believe the love been gone out of the marriage long ago. It's gonna have open marriage. I mean, the love is gone. All right, if they don't push holy in front of it, it's not. I don't know what he put in front of it. So I don't know. No, like a person's name, I can't forget it. Okay. What's going on? Hey, so Deb and everyone in the chat. Like I said, I think that a lot of y'all kind of get that misconstrued when people do say stuff like that, because I've been in plays, I've been on the radio, I have done major interviews with major celebrities. It does feel like something like it just like your adrenaline kicks in, and people call it, a spirit kicked in. I mean, it's not a spirit though, y'all. Like it's really just, it's like it's like your confidence is like something that would not be. I mean, as an actor, this man plays different characters all the time, so it makes sense. I don't feel like he was saying a demon took over him or a different spirit. But it is something that just like it kicks you into, it's time to go. You know, you got to play this part, or you got to be this person, or you got to turn it on. Because in real life, like I'm a very chill, laid back person. You guys see that sometimes, especially when Busy's over here, because Busy has all the energy in the world. But it's like it's something that really, I like when I'm acting. Oh my god, like getting into a character, it does. It's like the more you study this person or this character for so long, when it's like when you're in rehearsal time, it kicks in like a little bit, but when it's showtime, that character really kicks in. It's like something takes over. You feel like maybe use the word spirit. They call it a life partner. I think that's what they call people who ain't married to, who've been in a relationship for a very long period amounts of time. We are glad you are back. I'm back in full in effect, y'all. We're gonna be here on this channel. Um, Please, again, if y'all have not watched our interview with Brian from Candy Gang, please go over there and do that, because we are working on some more for you guys as well. Y'all come to Kentucky when y'all ready for carbs, and I'll hook y'all up. I'm like Minnie from The Help. I can fry some shit now, but Minnie made that pie too. And if you compare yourself to Minnie, just don't serve us no pie. That's all I'm saying, Destiny. We all need to support Will by purchasing his book and or write him and to encourage. Will Smith, Overbrook Entertainment, incorporated in 1880 Century Park East Suite, 1600 Los Angeles, California. Oh, that's the address. Y'all write that man a letter if y'all support him. And thank you, Sauce Palm, for that information. I will definitely do that. Yes, yes, sir. We match the same energy, bro. I'm very chill and laid back. Yeah, me too. I'm very chill. But when I have to do like broadcasting stuff or acting like it is something that just comes over you. It's not a spirit. I mean, it's not. I don't feel like it's a spirit. I don't feel like I'm possessed and the demons in me. But you know, I never said that. But there is something that just comes over you. But I feel like it's just your adrenaline. Fried fish, mac and cheese, hot water, cornbread, and oh my god, that sounds good. And I gotta eat a salad tonight. Hello, fine. I can make the fine. A teachable moment for so many things, for sure. However, Will's acceptance speech was too much, too little, too late. For you, not for everybody. All you remember is he called it something. Shake my head. Yeah. Facts. And I'm doing a seafood boil. Oh, are you in Atlanta? I love me a good seafood boil. You just can't put the seasonings on mine, so I can, and without the corn and the potatoes. Just the seafood, please. But yes, I love me a good seafood boil. Actually, when I went to go see Busy this weekend, I'm mad because I didn't get blue crabs when I was in Maryland or in the DMV. I didn't get blue crabs, and I'm so upset about that. I always have blue crabs when I'm there, and I totally forgot about it. And we ate, and I didn't even say anything about it. Man, I gotta go back like very soon because now I feel like I need blue crabs. Now I'm sad. Now I feel like I need blue crabs, y'all. Originally from there grew. I grew up in New York, and yeah, no potatoes in mine, and you do your own seasonings, LOL. But yes, sir, a Negro can cook. I'm always changing the chat to food talk. My bad. Look, you done got me stuck. I'm like, man, I gotta go back to Maryland because I need blue crabs. The book was excellent. I read it back in February. Oh, and listen, who just became a member? Oh, you already been a member for 7 minutes. I thought somebody was a new member. Y'all, make sure y'all become a member of the channel. Mine or Busy's, whichever one. Because we do have our book club that we do. We're reading. My book's in my bag because I was reading it when I was gone. But this whole Roaches in Her Crib. Make sure y'all join us. Y'all can join the live chat with us. on Tuesday. We didn't do it this week because I was out of town, but make sure y'all join as a member to join us for our lives on Tuesdays for that. Snow crab is my favorite, but it's too expensive in Texas right now. Really, well, blue crab is cheap though. It's not expensive. It's not as expensive as snow crabs. That's my bad. He says soul food. OMG, some family of mine just moved to Maryland. So Deb, you and Busy killing the show last night with Brian was excellent, and he was so gracious in sharing. Yes, we talked to him. We actually got to talk to him after the show. Um, really, 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 really nice. When I reached out to him to do the interview, he was really nice. When I reached out to him, and we're like I said, we're working on getting some other interviews from that show because we're doing those reviews. But he was really, really sweet and really, really nice. Yes, Roaches. The book is crazy. When is your next book read? I think ours is next Tuesday because we didn't do it this week because I was traveling and I didn't really get a chance to really get into the book. Yes, Blue Crab is affordable. It's very affordable. It ain't that much meat in them, but it's a good experience. I want Khalees cookbook. She's a dope cook and professionally trained. Recently lost her husband to cancer. Please support her too. Okay. There's an issue getting blue crab in my local store for a while. Are you in Maryland? Snow crabs are 23 per pound in Jersey now. Listen, I mean, I don't. If I'm getting snow crab, I'm just gonna go to the restaurant and get them $23. I can just give me a whole meal and be done. He's hilarious. Met him when OLG first opened. Oh, okay, cool. Cool. But yes, no, blue crab is something. If y'all ever go to Maryland or the DMV period, you have to have it. They do have like the whole boil thing, but a lot of times, my friends, we just get the blue crabs, throw them out on that newspaper on the table, and we go to work. Whatever size you want, that's what you get. No, it's in Houston. Okay, yeah. I don't know how much they are here. I would just go to Juicy Crab and get mine. Should I do that today? I might do that today. But yeah, I just go to the restaurant and get mine because I ain't about to cook no crab legs. I ain't doing it. But that's all I have, y'all, for the Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith thing. Thank you guys for being here with me again. Make sure you guys comment in the comment section to keep me in the algorithm. Go watch our interview with Brian. It was amazing. And make sure you become a member if you want to join me in Busy's book club. That's all I got. Y'all check out SoDebNair.com. SoDebNairENT.com. I keep forgetting to say that. I still have my merch over there with my mom approved t-shirts, all that stuff. So if you guys, please go over there, check that out, buy some. My Amazon wishlist is still in my description. Yes, show him some love because if Tiger Woods can make a comeback, so can Will Smith. Thank you. Have a good night. So you too. Good night, y'all. Good night. Love y'all, and I will see you guys. Oh, don't forget tomorrow too. I'll be over at the Candy Shops channel. We're doing champagne and things over on our channel tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So don't forget that. All right, y'all. I am out. See you guys probably tomorrow. I don't think I'm doing another live today, but we'll see. But bye for now. Bye, y'all.